oh god, oh god, I got up. I sat on my headphones. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. I run too fast. Boring? The man wants boring Demon Hunter? I think that's what he's saying.
I have been caged in darkness.
And we might do well, you never know. Opon84, Shredded Wind, not Chihon, not Chion. I try so hard, Artemis the Fish, Melee Player, Minty Gum, Gay Thoughts, Dysart, and Frisco Steve. Welcome everybody, courtesy of I Run Too Fast, who's single-handedly sponsoring tonight's stream, it seems. We're gonna take a Crow's Nest lookout. We're gonna take Faelin, even though I think Okani is a much better card on average. But a second pick Faelin means we might be digging for Colossus. But the other card I think is really, really good. Good 2-drop. Just looking for one way to dredge. I was not very impressed by this card. Don't really like it. I think Mossy's okay. I'm gonna take it. We'll take up Primordial. Librarian's playable. Field of Strife is not. Thank you, iRun. And again, I'm so sorry for the difficulties that you're going through right now. I'm gonna take this Glaive. We might end up with too many weapons, but I think the first Glaive is really valuable. So I'm gonna take it. Flame Reaper keeps absolutely shrekking me, so I'm gonna take it. I'm maybe gonna regret this, because we really want the 5-mana dredge weapon. We sort of have to take it with Faelin, right? Scribe seems fine. Sorceress I don't like much. Giant is still great. The other cards suck. I think I'll just take a Pyro here. I don't want like to get a hand that's a, you know, Glaive and a Flame Reaper or a Giant and a Keen. Like we need to do stuff still. Puffer, still insane for Demon Hunter, I'm sure. Wouldn't mind a Crimson, but Puffer's pretty nasty. I'm drunk now, so no difficulties. That's good. I'm gonna try to join you in on that. We're gonna grab a Flanking here. Really nasty card. Click Clocker's fine, but Flanking kind of wins games sometimes. Need a Dredge. What we can do is try to draw our entire deck and then just get to the Colossals on the bottom. Piggy, I think. Cavalder's certainly better in Demon Hunter than it is in other classes. Just the Inspire cards are better, even though it's not very good. A 6-mana 6/6. I hate Shellfish, so I'll just take Piggy, which I think is fine. School Teacher's sick. Gnarg Glavesmith is good, but give me the Dredge card. Give me a Dredge card. Battlemaster's really good. I think Bloodguard's a nice 5-2, but let's just take a stupid Battlemaster. Fel Mirage is nice. Sentinel is okay as well. Both are good. I think I'm gonna take a Sentinel, actually. We have a Puffer for AoE. We have a Crow's Nest, a Wild Pyro. I want to be able to drop like a well-statted proactive minion if I need to. Maybe Silverhand Regent here? Could take the 1. 1-drops are a little better in Demon Hunter. Oh, can open up your Outcast cards a little easier, and you can get that 4-mana 5/4. Maybe I'll just take that. We'll take this stupid guy. I hate Chaos Nova. I don't think it's very good. 4-mana 2/2. Did I get a 4-mana 2/2? It's looking like a good deck. Yeah, we need some Glaive Sharks. We need a Delve card or 2. Sorry, Dredge card. We need a... I don't know what else we need. A little bit of help. There's one. Very happy to grab it, so we don't have to go the whole game without even the possibility of getting one. Knight Captain's always welcome to the team. I think Scalebane's just sick. Sick, nasty card. Coordinated Strike seems better than these. Is there another reason? You could go Coordinated Strike, Sea Giant, and then make the trades. We could go Wild Pyro into Coordinated Strike, which is pretty cool. I Run Too Fast, gifting 1 to Dar. Thank you so much for gifting 1 to Dar. I love Reef Walker. This card's really good. Card draw's nice when you have cards like Faelin and you're looking for your 1 Dredge card, but Gangplank is just too good. Glaive is fine. I want one more dredge card. Oh, there it is. I'll take it. I think this card's really good too. If I already had 2 dredge cards. Fat Boy, you son of a bitch. Thank you, Fat Boy, for the 25 gifted subs. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't want another weapon. I already have 2. It is nice with this card. It's actually nice with Puffer too. You don't have to invest more mana. It's a little dicey. I'm just gonna go Jeweled Scarab. It's cheap, it's flexible, and we'll run a Flag Runner. Deck looks really cool. I'm glad we got a Faelin. Tonight's fucking nuts. Good lord, this is like Mamba visiting us right now. Claiming my top spot back. I really appreciate that. And I Run, thank you for another gifted sub to Fergie. I don't know if Night Rainbow wants to set up a bet. I'm gonna go ahead and read off the names and thank Fat Boy for gifting one to Dar and Fergie. Sorry, I Run for gifting one to Dar and Fergie, and Fat Boy for Chicken Baggins, Danny, Muffin Top, Kyle, Jeg. We got Java, Blessed by Ravens, Valak, Excalibur, It's My Gal, Gento, 3P Brush, Pompadour, Chicken Fajitas, Synchronizer, Zizzy Loves Me. Can I find my Faelin? Zizzy, Marble Cake, Codicium, Kong, Falska Name, Runner-Rock, Pyro, and DJ Naka. Don't forget Kinslayer. Welcome everybody, courtesy of these champions of Redbeard industry. Oh, baby. Good to see you, my friend. What's up, Beard? Hey, I am Don John. Hey, you're the guy that whooped me with the Paladin deck. You waited for me to go to bed. No. I Run. Gift one a Cruel Alloy. I guess we will just not have anybody unsubbed today. I mean, I could coin that, but we're just gonna coin Faelin and then get one, right? Non-subs, hide in the bunkers, it's a subpocalypse. You know, I really like the idea that potentially everybody is subbed.
We're going on a dangerous.
I kind of wish I could have outcast that, but what are you gonna do? We'll see. Thanks, man. You're the real one. So sorry. Yeah, sorry about everything. I want to go grab a whiskey and a cola to celebrate with my friends. Redbeard passed out on the floor with meat slices surrounding him. He won't be able to control himself tonight. 800 subs. 800 would be good. If we could hit 800 tonight, that would surprise me.
Can I light your fire?
Grab your shield. It's a riot.
I can kill that pretty easily. I don't need to dredge this turn, but we can now. Oh no, I want a hero power, so let's play the 3. I'm just gonna play it safe. As long as I'm not dying, I'm gonna be able to dredge a Colossal to the top of my deck soon. Which Colossal is your favorite? Not regarding strength, but regarding flavor. Krabito is great, Glug is great, Kolak is great. The Demon Hunter one's cool, but I don't really know what the flavor is. The Mage is okay. Leviathan is great. Let's go here.
Let's see, what do I take?
The Beast one is cool. I would go Leviathan, and then we just get another one, right? Also, I should have paid attention. I don't even know what they cost. I love the look of the Demon Hunter one. Yeah, that one looks great. Art-wise, that and Glug are probably my favorites as well. What did I miss? This club is running out of dog poop. We will never run out. We will never surrender. I really don't want to take that damage. Oh, I could play this. I'm gonna double trade. What if I just trade here? Yeah, I could die though, huh? I don't want to take 9. I don't want to take 9. I'm scared. We might be playing too cautious. You missed Hunter? Oh, the Hunter one's cool too. It's good flavor, it's good art. It's not my favorite, probably because I haven't played with it much. Oh, I like Nessie too. Flavor-wise, I think it's okay. Nessie? I forget. Nelly? Okay, I'm glad we did not face tank. These both have rush. So I want to dredge before I draw, right? Or do I want to draw and then dredge? I'm actually not sure. I want to draw and then dredge and then I get one. I'm gonna draw a... Oh, I only get one attack. Okay, then I want to dredge. And do I take 5? God, I don't want to take any... Oh, I could just double attack here. Okay, so we should draw first. And then we should dredge. And we should take the lifesteal one, maybe. This one's better, but we just won't really have to worry about dying once we play that. Pride Seeker. Thank you again, Fat Boy. I run too fast, and now I've got to do a card request. And what card was it? Pride Seeker? Pride Seeker. I like this song a lot. It takes pride to look this good. Show your pride. How'd I do? I feel like I did horribly. Thank you very much, Fat Boy, for 5 more gifted subs. What the hell? What is this one? This is the one that dredges. Oh, great. So I get the Nelly anyway. Take Nelly. And then that makes that go there. Make money to spend it. Well, I appreciate you spending it here. Grev, Ghost Dog, Wekaluli, Steve Yorker, and Hazard. Welcome everybody, courtesy of Fat Boy. And I run too fast. Apparently Redbeard's eating meat again. First one could have been a little better. I feel like the second one was better than the first. Sometimes you gotta kind of like get into the character. Isn't Draw Then Dredge better? You get access to 2 cards. It doesn't really matter in that spot because we know what we're dredging no matter what. If you don't know what you're dredging, then I think drawing first is better. I run too fast, gifted 15 subs, and Fat Boy gifted one to Poppy. Poppy Bakalov. Thank you both very much. Good gracious. Fat Boy giving one to Clover. Battle of the Drunk Gifters. I'm a little concerned. I just want to make sure you guys are okay, but I will accept all the money that comes my way. Just know that there's no way for me to refund these. I can't do that. I'm good at dodging. Sounds like the sentence of a man who's about to get a gifted sub. Not entirely sure if it matters if you have 0 mana. It always... Oh, I also think... I think Ghost Dog snipes, by the way. Ghost Dog just got a gifted sub. And I play against Ghost Dog a lot. I thought that was a... I thought that was like a auto-generated name. It might be. But Ghost Dog just got a gifted sub. And... I played against him like 4 times in the last 2 days. Ghost Dog XD. Not sure. What are their messages? I don't know.
Let's see. What do I
Hopefully not, but let's put a 3 on top so we can curve out. I feel like I'm starting to miss subs, which I definitely don't want to do. Thank you to gifting one to Rivaled Faza and the Ive. Both scored some gifted subs. We also have 15 gifted subs from I Run Too Fast. Who I know I haven't read off. Too Truthful, Philo, Hero Power, Torbot, Eclipser, Texas, Johnny DeVille, Razvi, Dr. XD, CryD, Shyant, Sip92, The Coconut Kid, I'm Beast, Blue Kill, and some characters that I can't read. I think they're Korean, but thank you everybody. Alright, run. Gift one more. I'll let it go. I appreciate that. Any 12s tonight? Yeah, a couple. We had 2 12s earlier. Try to get another one here. Let's what I call a riot. Try to catch my breath. But I also don't need to catch my breath.
Fresh fell steel.
Imagine sniping and being exposed by a gifted sub. I've had my eye on the name Ghost Dog because I see it so much now. They're not like on my friends list, right? Sometimes people add me and then snipe me like nonstop. It's actually not bad. It puts 2 minions that necessitate a trade. This could be an auto-generated name, I'm not sure. They don't seem to be sniping per se, but sometimes it's hard to tell. I like Led Zeppelin, so I had to. Man, I love Zeppelin. Oh, to Jimmy Page. So full of shit, I have 3 grand left. Well, don't give me all of that. Well, you could if you want. I really gotta stress. You could give me that if you wanted, I'd take it. Spend it on candy. Fat boy doesn't have 3 grand left anymore, but thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I'm humbled and I'm a little concerned, but it's out of my control. Vinny, Benjamatis, Sibs Anus, Yamzi, Fiasco, Pedro, we got George, Lunda, Polka, Cabulon. Welcome, folks. I'm playing that, I guess, as well. Could trade that away. I think Flight Master's a fine 3-drop, right? We have Tiberius, a lot of recognizable names in here too. Mitsusha, Gel Taco, Fitzgamer, Barburus, N2BK, Topspin, King Tut, Saki, nice lady, Apathetic One, Neo Sapiens, Monkey, Conti, Charvizard, Ziliax, and the Alani Coles. Welcome, everybody. I really appreciate it. I do. I have taxes coming back for this and last year. I do think that's very generous of you. And I'll try to, be on as much as I can. I've tried to be on a lot, entertain people as much as I can, entertain myself, and try to, provide something that people value. It's kind of hard to do, but sub notification is a bit annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it for now because supporting the streamer is one of the reasons why we're able to stream at all. So if Fat Boy and I Run Too Fast want to mute the notification, we can absolutely do that. If they don't want to, we can absolutely keep it going. I'm gonna definitely go here. I mean, we get 2 buffs.
Catch me if you can!
Where are the rich boys? I think they're here, hanging out. I deserve all these. Wait, did I say that? I don't think I said that. I think my statement was I'm humbled and concerned and appreciative and thankful. And I don't know if I deserve anything. If anything, I probably do deserve a kick in the rear end, maybe. Perhaps not an abundance of support from kind-hearted, generous humans via the internet, but I would assume that Fat Boy and I Run Too Fast are inebriated enough to not care if we did mute the sub notification, but as it's almost over, it seems to be a moot point. What I think I should do in the future is probably just have like 1 sound for 10, 1 sound for 25, and like 1 sound for 50 or 100, and it could do like a bigger thing, but I'm not super tech savvy, but I think there's ways to do that. Instead of 25 individual notifications, it would do like 1 humongous one. Bombs are going off. People are, maybe not bombs, but like fireworks.
I see.
I can go 3-2. I can go 2-5. Just drop this. Let's do this. I mean, it's not dead. It's kind of absurd that this thing gets to trade 1,000 times, but I think you deserve all these subs, but I'll supply the chicken if you're into that. No thanks. Monkey D. Only got a few more, so if it's really bothering you, it'll be over soon. Live once. Thank you as well for hanging out and receiving a gifted sub from I Run Too Fast. I also kind of want to turn down these music sounds on this one. I don't feel as loud. Its alerts aren't so bad. I've seen some extremely obnoxious ones. Yeah, sometimes it's a real big thing. And you know, this is old. You know, not old, but this is our friend from long ago, Red Zesty. It's nice to hear her voice, even if she doesn't visit the stream so much anymore. It's kind of cool throwback to, you know, another humongous contributor to this wretched channel.
Put your dukes up, small fry.
I think I'm a little off.
What adventure are you up to today?
I think.
Have fun in the dead mines.
Wait, this one's dormant too? I didn't know that. I don't think there was a way to do that. Lethal? I think we're off lethal. We're one off. Right? Okay. I caught my breath, and I want to say thanks again. Thanks Cool Fresh for following.
You possess.
Oh, that's annoying. We're gonna lose game audio, I think, for the YouTube if we put up any YouTube videos. Let me try something real quick. Hold on. Fucking Redbeard, what's up, MFer? Great to share the start of my bacon day with you. How are you, dude? I might have to turn it off again. So usually when this happens, it causes a delay for me, and it's really irritating.
Find a seat if you can.
I might make it till the end of this. My guess would be probably not. You usually are here and then quickly you're gone. Hello? What the? Sexy Batch has gifted 10 subs. Well, god damn it. Is this just me or it's incredibly laggy and buggy? The audio is all jacked up now. I could leave it. I think it ruins it for YouTube also. Let me go here and then go here
You asked for it.
and then do this and close that. Faelin I have to keep, which means maybe I don't keep Gnar because I can't play it till 5, right? So I don't think I want to keep it 5. Thank you, Sexy Batch. I know you don't believe me, but I'm gonna get you my address. I'm gonna put in an order for cookies. I'm gonna put in an order for cookies soon, okay? How many orders do you send out a day? Or a week? A day? How many orders do you send out a day? Kripali, gifting one to F Redbeard. And thank you again to Sexy Batch, the man who makes the cookies. Let me go here. I'm gonna skip 3 if I have to, just for the prospect of putting a Colossal on top of my deck. We got Just Man, Tuli, us, Xynodon, Mule in Chief, Andrew, Mr. Vertixus, Meow Mix, Jabroni, Retro Parasite, and Dario, and also a gifted sub to F Redbeard. Very disrespectful. Thank you very much for that. How many subs until we get live action? Redbeard Wiggling recreation. Soon. Get your credit cards out of your butts. Sometimes I take my credit card and I give it the old slip and slide. Have some weekend orders and baking for my group. What a phenomenal draw. Going to the Mets game on Saturday. Awesome. It's awesome. We're all alts of Fank Jinkler. Don't believe me. Wait, you already tried that earlier and nobody did it. That's actually funny, right? Am I not usually funny? I feel like I've got some good humor once in a while. I appreciate your reliable and consistent stream, Redbird. Such dedication deserves support. Content's not bad. Hey, thanks, Roldy. And thank you, Fat Boy, for the 10 millionth gifted sub. Crone707, NVR, Newsper, I'm a Raider, and Rubik's95. 5 more for the next drink. I gotta go grab a drink soon, okay? If I drink now, I'm gonna pass out. But that might be okay. You know, sometimes it's nice to do a little passy-passy. The results of my leadership. I might have to go grab a drinky poo to celebrate. Grub Zelda gives 100 bits. Thank you. Sweet Man Brosia getting in on this hype train. Thank you so much, Sweet Man Brosia. It's all over the place. So I got 800 to 1,000 cookies at a time for my wholesale accounts. How many people work there? How many people work for you? Oh, God. Sorry for all the questions. We're going to split them in case he has a coconut cold. Who's in there? Macho Pacho? Wait, where's Macho Pacho? Wait, did Macho Pacho subscribe on his own? I think he may have. Maybe not. Oh crap. Why don't I see that? Oh, that's who Sweet Man Brosia gifted to. I love Macho. Macho's a good dude. Oh, fuck. Goodness, this is like one of them subothons. Don't tell a Les. One seems good for next turn. These are all quite nice. Oh. Yeah, okay. Flush 'em. Lightning show is over for now. I have 2 very part-timers and it's just you. Redbeard Subathon win? Never again. Never again. Faelin and Dredge cards in Arena. Can't even for full 6 hours of streaming now. I'm good. I'm at almost 5. I'm feeling fine. We're 3-0. Sometimes after this run, it'll be 5.5 hours, maybe 6, and it's hard to start a new run, especially if this one goes like 12. If this run goes 3-3, like I have another run in me. I mean, I don't think it will. It's a good deck, but. Okay. Keep the 2. I think keeping 8. No, you know what? I really have to find a Dredge. So let's go all in for Dredge, right? Oh, crap. Mr. Sexy Batch, can you send me another message on Discord? I forget your Discord handle. We got a Dredge. Really have to find Dreads? No, we have to avoid Dreads and find Dredge. Check it out. pretty good. If I coin, I lose the discount. I'm just gonna play this. 3 mana, 4/2. Give a guy 1 attack. It's a pretty good deal, right? It's on the board still, right? Obviously, you can kill an 8/8. You can kill 2 4-power minion things. Ooh, that's nice too. So we'll probably go 5 and then 2, 3 hero power, and then take a Leviathan or a Nelly, whichever 7 cost one we can find. I love you all. I love you too, Mr. Fatboy. I don't know what I did to deserve support from gentlemen like yourself, but I do appreciate it. Oh Lord, I appreciate it. I wish I didn't work tonight. You should just tell them you're sick and you just don't even want to work ever. I'm like XQC over here with all these subs, or someone. Ninja. Again, the middle to play around Kona Cold, potentially. Sometimes when I open the menu to change a setting, I can see it out of muscle memory. I can't... Who was it? I watched somebody do that. Oh, show. Twitch clips manager? I made a clip of show, I think it was. Enter a category, clips I've created, channel, show. Hello? I think it was show accidentally conceding, and I was cracking up. Maybe it wasn't show. I can't remember. I'm not trying to BM this poor chap. Leviathan and then pull one. I don't really even need that, huh? He's gonna flame strike us. I guess I'm always doing that, huh? It's a top-notch deck, not massively overpowered, but really good cards in every slot. Ours? Yeah, our deck is pretty dang good. I mean, there's not much more you're asking for other than maybe a Glaive Shark or 2. You could trade a couple of cards, or maybe a Mothership or something. It's another really strong one. Okay, so we want to draw. We want to dredge and then draw. We want to draw and then dredge. Sorry. We may want to keep that healthy. So we want to draw? No. Yeah, we want to draw and then dredge. And then I guess we actually want Zilliag. We're at full health. So if he AoEs us, then we can just drop Zilliag and clear the, win the game or whatever. If he flame strikes us this turn. Good morning, Redbeard. I ate some of my friend's cookies and now I feel funny. We'll lay down and drink some water and make sure you don't hurt yourself or anybody else. Miss 2? Yeah, maybe. No, I don't think so, actually. No, that doesn't sound like Redbeard. Why would I miss any damage? Didn't hero power, my bad. Yeah, no, I would never. If you hero power, you miss Leviathan, and that's probably a bigger misplay than choosing to miss 2 irrelevant damage. 2 hairy damage points. Whoa, mama, sweet yama humma. These are not Faelin. They're good opening cards, but This is worse, a lot worse, if we draw a 2-drop next turn. But a lot better if he plays a 2/2 and we play this plus hero power. Hey, thanks so much, Smiths. It's really early for some people. In EU, I'm the early morning guy. I start at like what, like 5 or 6 a.m. for a lot of the European viewers. Which is kind of cool. Viewers all over the world. You can just click your name. You follow since the 2nd of July, 2021. Oh, that's a delightful draw. We have 2 Tuskars, so if we could draw those now, that'd be spectacular. Your shiny #1 badge is the best. It's unbelievable. You look so handsome. 90 gifted subs, and I run too fast. 62 gifted subs. That's a lot of subs in one day. Are there any 3-cost dredge cards? I don't know, but I'm gonna play it anyway. Reefwalkers do get better in multiples. Sunwalker's probably just a better card. Protects us around against a little bit of AoE, right? It's like 11 to 12 a.m. in EU. Right now? Are you sure? Sounds inaccurate. Do you know the German food asparagus? Is it different than the American food asparagus? Oh, 11 a.m., 12 p.m. right now, but I started 5 hours ago. Just gonna equip it. Asparagus exists in many countries. Yeah, I'm familiar with what asparagus is, unless this is different in Germany. The Germans go crazy about it, really? I hate asparagus. Well, I don't know, asparagus, okay. I'm not gonna go crazy about asparagus. You know, maybe you eat some asparagus, sure. You go live 5 a.m. in the UK, yeah. I think that gentleman meant 11 to 12 p.m., 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., but is neglecting to factor in the start time of 5 hours ago. It will never be Outcast, but it will be Lifesteal. This one is the same, so they're the exact same, right? It doesn't ever get Outcast in your hand. Find AM to PM really confusing. We could use like 1100 and 1200 or something. When I worked for Target and I did human resources, everything was in military time or whatever, but it was always like that. 5, 9, 10. I might have lost this game 20 by not swinging last turn. I just didn't think he would put 20 power down this turn, I guess. Which is kind of a bummer. They might miss lethal, I doubt it, but they might. I just know I make $3 an hour more for night shift. Next review, I'll make 19 an hour. They should give you 190 an hour. I don't think it's wrong not to have wasted the swings, but I think if we had just thrown them away, we would have won that game. It's tough to say. maybe if we had swung an extra time, he just freezes our board or plays a taunt instead of amulet. Maybe they'd pick a taunt instead of a 12-12. But I think more than anything, I'm just not expecting 20-20 on 9. I don't think you should play around that. Is that a C- card? You know, I like Black Chaos and Poblerus. Thank you for the follows. I like Merps and Advicta a lot. And I like Dreads too, but Dreads is kind of like annoying, you know? He's my friend, but he's, you know, he's a human troll. I say that in the nicest way possible. And Merps didn't value the card very highly, and the card's obviously very good. So Dreads is always like, you know, harping upon it. But I think the Grinning Goats, a lot of times, there's almost always like 1 or 2 like flagship cards from each set that they get like way off, that they either think is going to be really bad and it turns out to be really good, or they think it's going to be really good and it turns out to be really bad. I remember Rostacon's Rumble, they kind of had advertised that 4-mana 5/3 overkill draw 2 cards to be like a game-breaking card, like it was going to like ruin Arena, and it had to go. And that dragon card wasn't very good. There was probably a few others that I think were like the mark was really off. Now they make the Light Forge and they analyze all this stuff and put in a ton of work, and they kind of publicize, is that a word? They release their opinions publicly, so it's easier to like sit back and be like, oh, they got one wrong or whatever. But there does always seem to be one that's like, how could that card be perceived as not being like a premium card? You need to rap, sing, and bounce like Dreads. You know, I'd rather keep my pride. Deal 3 or summon 2 1/1s. But next turn it will summon 3 1/1s. But if I get 3 1/1s, I'm probably just hoping they'll deal 3 to something, right? Shift still raining. Shit still raining bad. Guess I'm smoking inside. Well, don't burn your house down. Please. This is the nastiest combo, and one of the things I complain about the most in this meta, but just kind of an Arena in general. I despise this card. The fact that like he does nothing. I mean, this is a good card to answer it, which I also hate this card. But this is asinine. Truly. Won't do it. That's good. If you do, I mean, if let's say you don't burn the house down, let's say you are destined to burn the house down, make sure there's nobody alive in there, please. Let's say, you know, bad things happen. Let's keep the scale kind of towards not so bad. I probably shouldn't even say this out loud. We got 155 subs today. Good Lord. And 13 followers. Pretty cool. Now we just got to get 155 new followers, and they all got to use the Church Prime. And then we're set. Good Lord. Why is Flipper Friend so loud? Oh, and he got both. Jiminy Christmas. I'm fooked. I'm totally boned. Well, it's good that there are answers to the absurd things we're doing. But at the same time, I don't like this. Just draw the card so I can get a 1/1. I get 1 card and a 1/1 on the board, and this is always going to be available to us. I think I'd rather have a 1/1 on the board. Why do any of us exist? I don't know. Why wouldn't you guys exist? I might have been better off doing that. I'm not sure. No. Next month I get taxes back. 3 months in a row, dude. The longer you live, the more the government's gonna give you. In Denmark, it's not illegal to burn your house down. Only if it's to kill someone or collect insurance money. Really? That seems dangerous. What if somebody burns it down, but then burns the next house down because you're burning something down? This card really sucks. This turn was not nearly as good for them as the 5 mana 6/6 that cleared my board and summoned some extra otters. Can go in there. Let's pretend like we're gonna make this trade. Dang it. I guess I could just slap that one. Wait, what was he eating? Hold on, I wanted to see that again. Oh, I thought he was eating the piranhas. We're playing all this. Let's see, which colossal do I take? Wow, these are all good. I don't know which one's better. This is clearly the quote-unquote worst. It wouldn't be bad to pick it up. Glug? I'd be sick if I could get it down now because I'm trading off my whole board. I'm going to take Nelly, but I'm not sure about that. I enjoy visiting Copenhagen, except for the cost of the food. Nelly? I'm not sure. I don't think you're really going wrong if you take either. Nelly? Oh, you're right. You could dredge from Nelly. Okay. Okay. That's right. Some of the pirates dredge. I forgot about that. That card's absurd. Have I cast anything? I'm not sure. I'm gonna hold the glutton. The dredge has got to be better because I get a colossal guaranteed, right? Okay, maybe I should have drawn first. Hero power. I don't want to take any damage. Where did Zelda go? He was here for a bit today. I told him how you were looking for him, and he said he was a likable dude, and I agreed. Alright, well, fuck him. Fuck him, what are you gonna do? Silence me again? Apparently so, but you know what? That's doggy do. That's doggy do, man. I mean, I gotta put a colossal on the top of my deck or whatever, right? We'll take Glug the Gulper. You could silence it, but you know what? I have to silence something else. I could have slapped that actually and probably traded with anything. But one of his cards is a turd. We know that. So I'm not feeling, and he was trading last turn. I don't feel like we're under a ton of pressure right now. He trades for us, which is also good. What's on the top of my deck? I forgot already. Oh yeah, Glug. And then he'll have to silence this or wherever the buff goes. And then we'll Glug him. Then we give him a whole Glug Glug. Hopefully we can cast it so we can see all the cool art of Glug. He really is sitting here? Oh my god, he's getting that trade. This guy is going to silence Glug. Alright, I need like a Knight Captain or some Flame Reaper. One of his cards is an absolute dud. I will not let him silence Glug. I will not allow it. This I cannot stand for. More Faelin cheating? Yeah. It's awesome. Don't get him. Oh my god, he's even drawing still. Hopefully it's like Power of the Wild or something and not another Flipper Friends. You are not prepared. Let me play my Colossal, dude. We wanted to see Glug. We wanted Glug. Well, it's been about 6 minutes without a gifted sub. I guess I'm off for the night. No, I'm gonna go do 10 push-ups, but I'm gonna queue up, okay? I did 10 earlier today, and this will be 20 for today. Thank you very much. Oh. Okay, let's try this Faelin card out. Red is an engine. So true. Do it on cam. I don't want to. It's dirty. Well, it's actually not that dirty, but the hardwood floor kind of hurts my feet a little, or my knees a little. My knees mostly. Red's back on the push-ups. Well, I figure at some point in my life I may want to go out on a date again. It'd be good if I was alive and capable of walking. It's so easy to do 10, not easy, but it's like takes such a short amount of time. I should really do like a large amount of push-ups every day. You could just do like 10 an hour. It's really not that hard, but then I get lazy and I don't do it. But I should. Went on a nice walk today, though. Went on a Poke walk looking for Pokemon. They didn't have them, but that's okay. Tomorrow is Barnes & Noble Day. Gonna need to find a dredge card. Can whack it once. Can whack it twice. Oh. Okay. Keep him off the board. Let's keep him off the board. We can go Faelin, Hero Power. The Colossals all cost 7, right? Is there one that costs 6? Krakatoa. So if we wanted a Krakatoa on curve, we might miss it, but friend of mine is 82 and he says he does 40 push-ups per day. Well, I did some. Bump, bump. I might have to take the priest one if it's on the bottom, if we're gonna take 1,000 damage. I also might take a turn to just do this, because we can push 8, 14. It's kind of dumb. Priest one is 8? Yeah, sorry, I meant they're all 7 or more. Except, I guess, Krakatoa, I think. Trading it? Let's trade it, we'll be safe. So we can play him next turn. Let's just take Gigafin. Could use this to keep him healthy. I could just tempo that out. I guess what I like about this is A, we're threatening lethal, and B, we're not as susceptible to consecration this way. Red is 82 years old, at least spiritually. Yeah, that's probably accurate, yeah. And I took Gilgafin, right? But he costs 8, which is kind of a bummer. So what if I chop this one? I think I just do that, right? Let's do that and see. I deal 4 damage for 1 mana. Can trade. This has to be good. Something like this, I guess. Is this my best play? I'm not sure. I might have been able to keep something else alive. I'm not sure though. Let's say that I couldn't, and that I did a great job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Good night, Fat Boy. Wait, Fat Boy's going to bed? I love you all. I'm going to go to bed later, dude. Thank you again. And if you ever need anything, just ask Zelda. He will do it for you, I think. He does almost everything I ask, always. Without question. What are the best classes in Arena? Demon Hunter is the highest ranked right now, but I think Demon Hunter and Druid are pretty clearly the top 2. And then I think probably Paladin, Rogue, Shaman. Maybe Mage, but Paladin, Rogue, Shaman are probably like your second tier. And then Mage, and then Warlock. And then you really want to stay away from Hunter, Priest, Warrior. Unless you're just trying to have fun, in which case I think they can be fun. What happens if you Gigafin and then silence a Gigafin? Then they get nothing back. Remember when I brewed the wrong... I brewed Gigafin's butt back? No, I brewed Gigafin back. They could get all their guys back. You should tell Dredge you drafted 3 Colossals in one run. I didn't. I think he's had Faelin. I'm not sure, but... He has apparently not even drafted a Colossal in his deck. I've had a few. I've had a couple Rogue decks with Kravatoa. A few. I drafted Gaia, for sure. I drafted 1 Glug, for sure. I feel like Mage is 4th. Mage feels super strong. Mage definitely isn't super strong. And the data says that Mage is 6th, below Paladin, Shaman, Rogue. That feels accurate to me. So it's certainly not super strong. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it to hold that or not, but maybe. Do you have all the 1K hero portraits? Yes, I do. Demon Hunter was the last one. As soon as they introduced them all, I had them all, pretty much, I think. Because we'd already played so many Arena games, and they retroactively gave you Arena credit or something. What about Warrior? Warrior's like the 2nd worst or 3rd worst. But my last Warrior went 8, and I beat Judge and Veritas co-oping together. Just keep that in mind. You can try an app called Tinder. It's like Pokemon Go. You can meet a lot of strange creatures there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use a dating app ever again in my life. It's not, I think, what I want to do. Could just play this. Could also kill his guy, right? Like, just kill it. Yeah, I think I wanted to do it like that. I'm sad Hunter's last. Yeah, Hunter's rough. I wish they would juice up the bottom classes a bit. The prospect of using a dating app, even like last year and the year before, I just didn't really have any interest. It's really, I think, hard. I think it would be hard to make a dating profile and be like, well, what do you do? Like, people want to go on a date with like a semi-successful, well-established human being, I would assume. And like, what do you write? You're like, oh yeah, I play video games in my underwear all night. And 1,000 people watch me sometimes. You're like, okay, I'm going to pass any of those things. My activities include, you know, sitting in the dark. I'm a gamer. Sitting in the dark, laying motionless for 18 hours, and eating a lot of meatballs. Like, why? But, you know, I mean, but I would want to be honest, you know. I don't want to say I want to go rock climbing and I like the sunlight and I have a job. Like, I don't want to say any of that. I don't want to lie to anybody. Why are you playing yourself down so much? People love streamers and clout. You have both. Some people probably do. But then what I also don't want is like a bunch of like babes coming around here, hanging out with you guys, distracting us from the wonderful Hearth. You know, we just want to play Hearth. We want Hearth, right? Am I right? Or am I right? I'm right. Hello, Beard. What's up, Freezy? You know what? Adds drunk back in the title. Fuck Dexter. Oh my god, 2019? Hey, I was listening to that Mandalorian remix. Oh, interesting. Actually hit on that. True, no babes, please. And we already have a lot of babes here. I mean, I'm not saying we don't need more babes, but like babes are like coming to check out the stream. Like, oh, you know, yeah, this, and be like, ah, come on, come on. Settle down. We got work to do, you know? We got work to do over here. I don't know. I kind of want a hero power. That can go face. That's good. Could be the lethal we need. Chat loves Hearth, but the chat loves Booba even more. What if us babes stay real quiet and don't disrupt the big boys playing video games? I'd rather disrupt the video games. I was only kidding. I'd rather have the babes. But, yeah, no, more like if I had like a dating app or something and it was like, oh yeah, I stream and then some people come over here. Like, I don't know, that doesn't feel like a super genuine or healthy way to meet somebody from me. Like some gal's like, oh, I'll go check him out. Oh, he's here. Like, I'm not the same person I am on stream that I would be if I was courting a young lady. I mean, I'm the same person, but it would be different, you know? Be like, oh, well, there's this gal I like talking to. Oh, but Tiny Jane's here. Oh, I better not mention Booba, or I better not make a fart joke. You know, they'd be like, oh, well, it's kind of weird. Like, oh, what the hell are you talking about? Miss Lethal? No. We didn't miss Lethal. Nightbot hurts us. He'll do that to you. Where to get the biggest, beardiest babe on stream? 2 would be superfluous. 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 Do I seem like the kind of person who would relinquish control to a man? No, not at all, ma'am. Most of the gals here like you that way. So that might get you success with another group of people. Yeah, I'm not really, you know, I'm honestly not really all that worried about it. I like streaming. I like focusing on the stream. I realized that while being in a relationship recently, it's hard. It's hard to balance a stream and a relationship. I like it. Actually, I act like that. I don't swear a lot and pretend to be kind when I talk to girls. Well, I'm old now, so I just, everyone I talk to, I'm just honest with. And it makes it easier. And then if like that way you don't have to be somebody else when you start dating somebody. So when I was like 22, I would try to do things to like make, you know, make it not upset people, or like to like, ooh, maybe I should do that, maybe I shouldn't do that. Like, you know, for last couple of relationships I've been in or people I dated, it's like, no, I'm just, you know, farts are funny. If you don't think they're funny, that's okay. This probably ain't gonna work, you know. Hearthstone Arena is awesome. Streaming is my job, and I don't have the option of not doing it. Gotta be honest if you're looking for something real. Yeah. I mean, even if you're not, you should be honest with people. But yeah, you can't, you know, keep up a charade forever. Eventually, you know, you're gonna get tired of acting a certain way or, you know, saying certain things, and you're just gonna stop doing it, and your relationship's gonna fall apart. So, also this Mossy Horror, I don't know why he's stuck here. I haven't figured out how to get him to kick rocks. But maybe he'll go away soon. I'm hoping. I hate him. Play this? Let's just play this. He might buff it and trade it. Whatever. Fuck him. No point in changing to impress someone unless you plan on making that change permanently. Yeah, and like, if it's a change, Martha, if it's a change you want to make to like impress someone because like it's a good thing, then you should just do it for yourself, and then your partner can reap the benefits of your improved you know, self, you know, and they can help you, they can support you. Like, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're doing it for someone else, you should at least do it for yourself too, equivalently. I don't think you should not, you know, if somebody's like, hey, I'd really like it if you did this, you've been dating for a while, it's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, if it's, you know, reasonable, you can try your best to acquiesce that request, right? I think that was another thing, Martha, that I learned since pretty much I started streaming. A really important lesson is I'm much better off alone than I was. Not that being in a relationship is worse, but like you have to kind of be able to be happy by yourself. If you need someone else to make you happy, then you're going to be doing what they want, or you're going to be, you know, if they're not giving you, you know, they might not treat you with that respect that you need. You're going to stay with them, or you're going to do things that, you know, don't ultimately help you. But if you're happy by yourself and then you find someone else and they make you happier, that's great. And then if they want you to work on something, or you want to work on something for yourself or for them, then it's like kind of like, that's, I think, how you really build much healthier relationships. Fat boy, Jesus Christ. Another way to build a healthy relationship is to just pour money on top of me repeatedly. I've found that that is good. I have no qualms with that. Red farts to make himself laugh, and his partner gets to reap the benefits as well. Wrong. Thank you, fat boy. I thought for a minute we were going to no longer be making $1 billion a second, but hey. 3, 2, 1, guess who? The Erector, Dawn Legend, Up Master, Cash Mirga, Tuku, Hedge Money, Troopers, Natasha Romanov, and Farador. Thank you very much for the support. And what am I doing with my turn? I can go 3, 4, 5. I can go 3, 4, 5. Did I play a Faelin? I did. I would love to see what's on the bottom of my deck. I think we go for Gaia. I think it's the most impactful card here. And I think we just kill these things. And we try to clear the board with Gaia. I was hoping for Gigafin. Gaia's good too, don't get me wrong. Welcome everybody. I also don't want to diminish Fat Boy's insane support. 101 gifted subs yesterday and today, which is absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd. But I also like having this conversation about relationships and everybody weighing in on it. People's pretty succinct, relatable opinions. And Martha and Jerome, maybe not so much Jerome. Tiny Jane Doe, though. I can go to sleep without the run passing me. I'm sorry, what? You said what to who now? Are any of these mechs? They are not. I have a useless mossy horror. If I coin Gaia, one hits there. One hits there. That goes to 3. That goes to 1. So I'm 1 short of clearing this one. So let's say I go 2, 1, coin the Drake. That doesn't work either. Huh. What did you say, Mr. Red? I only say nice things. I hope you say mostly nice things, yeah. I should stream Hearth. You should. I actually don't have a perfect clear here. 1 there. 1 there. Exact damage. That's at 3. That's at 1. I don't know. I might be fucking this up. What about if I go 1 there? I don't know. I don't know. Did I do everything? I think I did. I don't know if I don't think I could fully clear. Okay, fine. That is insane. This card is absolutely absurd. But that was what I thought was going to happen. I think that's what I wanted to do. Could play that. I'm sure I'll get a 2-drop, right? Corporal, yeah. I'd much rather have that than play that. The cigarette is disgusting. No, it's supposed to. You're not supposed to have the ash part in your mouth, fat boy. Hey, Johns, how are you, dude? How are you, Johns? Hey, we got Martha chatting a lot today with the easy beats and the horrible Redbeard relationship advice, which actually, you know, was kind of okay, I think. It wasn't the worst. Maybe not relationship, but, you know, discussion. Ooh la la. Kolak or Blackwater Behemoth? I guess we can take the Behemoth now. Oh my god, what have I done? This. I mean, some of this crap should go in. And then I guess I sit. Those are not the best Colossals, but still pretty nice. Okay, so what is he doing? He's chopping a Corporal. He's Seal of championing some crap. I still do not have a Mossy or. Put my iPhone in my pocket, now my ass is talking with Redbeard's voice. That's not good. You might want to seek professional help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be bad. Like, this could go in. I'll just clear his guy. And then hopefully things happen and then we heal up again, I'm hoping. I was tempted to hang out here for a bit tonight and then I saw John, boom, roasted. Hey Taz. How's it hanging tonight? Oh, it's hanging, brother. Oh, it's hanging. That's not the worst Mossy, but, well, it's really not the worst Mossy. If I pick up, like, a school teacher or a piggyback, I might do that. Oh, it's so good. But I could die. I get the little whale, too. And the best one. Perfect. Okay. We got the best hit, so. If you guys don't know what this one does, you probably don't see this one as much. He summons one whale. Or actually, sorry, he summons the lure. He has lifesteal, he's humongous. At the end of the turn, one of their guys randomly attacks our guy. So we take damage, but we kill it and we gain a buttload of life, so it's pretty strong. And then now we light him up with Mossy. And then we win the game. The lure is dead, sorry. I thought it was going to attack again. Hello, Red and Zelda, and B-Bart, and yes, even Johns. Man, you're better... you're a better chatter than most of us. I don't even say hi to Johns anymore. Look at everybody being hyped about Taz, a true celebrity. I'm hyped about Taz. I'm hyped about I Run Too Fast. I'm hyped about Fatboy 81. I'm hyped about this Demon Hunter Faelin deck that keeps dumping Colossals left and right. I got back from a family trip to the zoo. I saw a majestic animal that reminded me of certain streamers. Are you talking about the naked mole rats that reminded you of Amaranth? Or are you talking about the noble giraffe, king of the beasts, that reminded you of Redbeard? Pick your words very carefully. That's cool. I saw an anteater for the first time in real life. What are these things? I see an anteater sometimes when I go to the bathroom. I am going to go grab a whiskey and a cola, and we're going to celebrate this 8-win run. Oh, God. Okay, I know what you're all thinking. Probably. Thank you, Redbeard. Thank you, Redbeard, for muting the mic when you went to go make your cola. I almost dropped an ice cube. So I tried to catch it, and then instead I slammed my hand on the counter because my reflexes were so fast. But I'm pretty sure I broke several of the fingers in my hand, which is undesirable. I don't mean to brag, but I just got bit by a lion. What? Probably chips bouncing, looking like dreads. That's what I was thinking, yeah. Maybe I forgot to tell you, yesterday my mom told me there is an Italian saying along the lines of, as long as you're farting, you don't need to see a doctor. And I've been thinking about it ever since. I feel like there are a lot of sayings in Italian. You're always giving us a multitude of very insightful Italian sayings. But I never really know what they mean or what the purpose is. I was there in a whole crowd watching a giant alpha gorilla scratching his butt and shoving food into his mouth. It reminded me of this stream. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. I don't scratch my butt that much. And I don't shove food in my mouth. I consume it in a normal way by taking tiny, tiny bites. But hey, you know what? You said he was the alpha gorilla. And didn't you say he had a humongous gorilla wiener? So I will take that as a compliment. Thank you very much. You scratch your mouth and shove the food in your butt, Red. Yeah, but that's only for the paid OnlyFans content. Okay, that's by request. And Poet, for all of his flaws, he is a generous benefactor of the Redbeard fans only. I'm officially out. I hope y'all that got subs stick around. I hope so too, Fat Boy, and thank you once again for the absolutely insane amount of support. I would love to play this, but I also don't want to do that. We're having a kind of bad turn here, but we're not giving him a spell, and we've got a Knight Captain, and if I draw that Faelin, then we're gonna win, so. Hello, Redbeard and Chat Weird Salami. I didn't take my meat out. I really need to take my meat out. I want a sandwich. I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry. It's hard work being a degenerate streamer. Trade, shoot. Hope your vacation went well. There have been tough times and good times. Life has been a bit crazy lately. My life is the same almost every day, which is good. This means I'm not dead. Alright, meat time. Okay, we're doing this. Holy shamoly, that's good. Wow, that's good too. Paladin Beast. I mean, I can already deal with it. If you can't, I can use another one next turn. Hey, Fat Boy, give one a Keck W. Thank you so much. I can't hear anything. Tasney never bans, just welcoming hugs. The Italian saying is tromba de culo, sanita de corpo, se non avessi il culo sarei muerto, which means ass trumpet, healthy body. If I didn't have a butthole, I'd be dead. You would be dead without a butthole, I think. You would die with sepsis. Thank you, Fat Boy, for the 102nd gifted sub. Very sick. You sicken me. Oh, I want to play that. I want to push the damage. I know we can honor kill, but I don't want to honor kill. I want to kill him. Okay, you get one too. Vergi, congratulations. How is John's in his quest for Taz's love? I'm thinking probably not good. But, you know, suppose there's always hope if he purchases that $10,000 jacuzzi and sends it to her in Australia. And then we get a jacuzzi stream. Taz wins because she has a nice jacuzzi. John's wins because he seems honorable and generous. And we all win because we get to watch a little splish splash show. Huh. Going on a dangerous voyage with Faelin's corrupt cards or whatever. Always feels, oh, you know what? That can get us more dredge. So we can go in there, and there, and there, and whack him, and that's cool. Waiting for my hot tub. I ain't gonna forget it. Really, have you thought about meditation? I meditate now thanks to Dredge's balls. Your Italian accent is on point, Redbeard. Thanks. I tried my best to just make up an accent. Please, for the love of God, nobody said red a jacuzzi. No, John's is sending me a Nintendo Switch. He said he would. I can't try to read another one now. I can't. I'm gonna do a bad job. He actually stays alive here, which is pretty cool. Man, that intro is so sick. This draws nothing, I think. Nothing? Dude, these are absolute doggy do. I guess they all cost 1 mana though, right? So I guess that one's probably the best. This is probably good, but let's do that because it's cool, and I guess that will be cheap as all heck. Alright, 1 in there, trade there, trade there, trade there. Said I had a spare. Yeah. I had one in Canada, you're welcome to fly over. Didn't you say if I paid the shipping you would send it to me? Unless you, I think you said that, but you don't have to, I'm just kidding around. Red can do accents. Is there anything this guy can't do? Tried to do a handstand the other day. Couldn't get off the ground for about 2.5 hours. It was nice. Get a whole new perspective of the ceiling and the ants crawling on you as they make you into their new mound for their queen. I tried so hard to finish my drink, it's not happening. Wait, why would you have to try to finish your drink? Don't you have to try not to finish it? When you're just having so much fun when the Redbeard show? Saw your message and it meant a lot. I'm sorry I forgot to reply. Does anybody reply to Jane? Does anybody in this wretched stream ever write back to Jane? God damn it. Enough is enough. I'm taking a stand. Wait, none of my cards got dredge. Uh-oh. Oh my god. I mean, this is great, and he's dead, but I'm a terrible person. Yeah, it's hard to argue. It's hard to argue there. Whoa! Avast, you scurvy swab! Hope you're doing well, Taz. I talked to the Void, and the Void doesn't answer, Redbeard. But Chiba does. He's very good at everything. Don't forget that. Had to go. I had too many and I spent $300. Oh god, Fat Boy. I can't refund them. Are you a real life pirate? I am not. Fat Boy, just don't ever give me another dime and just consider this a lifelong gift, okay? Nice Demon Hunter pirate deck, not bad. Lots of charge minions. Why can't I start an arena run on NA servers? Just give me a gray box where the admission is. It looked bugged out. I got kicked out, and then the shop was down. It looked like they were either going through some inadvertent maintenance or something. I'm never missing another one of Janie's messages, I swear. Next payday we're going in. Okay, well, you need to live for a long time, Fat Boy, to support my my lifestyle. I've grown accustomed to this decadent level of support. None of these are Faelin. Priest at 9? Excuse me. I'd love to hold the trawler. I don't know how many times we've cast Faelin. It's like 6 times or something. 7, 4. Anybody keeping track? Few days, I love it here. I love that you love it here. I love having people here, including you and anybody else that contributes anything beneficial to this place. You know, with the recent changes in my life and, you know, just coming up on almost 4 years. Not tonight, but tomorrow night, Friday night stream. Actually, maybe today. I'm not even sure. We're going to celebrate 4 years streaming on Friday, I think. Or tomorrow or Saturday, I'm not sure. We'll pick a day, but we're coming up on 4 years streaming, and I put an awful lot of myself into this and got an awful lot out of it from a lot of members of chat. So I do want to say thanks to everyone, including Mr. Fatboy 81. I mean, you know, Smalls, Mopbot, and Mamba, and you know, the people have supported this stream immensely over the years and allowed me to do this and meet everybody that's here today, right? Anybody that's here today, partially because of, you know, those other people who kind of got us going, which is cool. I'm gonna trade, play the 3. Oh God, Reggie's going to cry. I was born without tear ducts. I've been crying for 40 minutes. I work at 5 p.m. I get up at 5 a.m. If you still on, I'm here. It's possible. Very likely. We love you, Red. Some love me more than others. We call those heroes. Oh no. What have I done? Oh fuck. I should have traded that first. Oh God. How much does this screw me? I'm already crying. Don't cry. Let's celebrate with a cake and a party hat and some cool party emotes in the title and stuff. Maybe I'll do a party emote. There's still good plays here. Holy fuckaroli. We could do stuff. We just have to do things that I didn't necessarily want to do. Hit it down to 4, ping it down to 3. Alright, it's fine. Hero power? Yeah, I'm not worried about not having a good turn. I just wanted my Knight Captain and I didn't want to use my Dredge. It's pretty critical to our deck's success. And I think against a 9-win Priest, we really want to have the ability to Dredge from a Faelin. So we got that back, so I don't feel as bad now. I didn't feel that bad. You really done goofed? I don't think we really goofed there. I think we kind of had to give up our Dredge and not get our Knight Captain because of that. I think there was an argument if we had coined and not traded to just play the Diver and go face, which wouldn't have been like the worst thing in the world. But yeah, it wasn't what I wanted to do. So I think we could have made like a good play instead of what I wanted. I'm gonna do this also, which could be problematic, but I really want to open these up. So good if we can equip that and have those. I put $600, $400 last 6 hours. I hope somebody beats you. But thank you, Fat Boy. Thank you very much. I have 40 minutes of work day left. I want to hide under my desk so no one can give me anything to do. Just don't do what they tell you to do. If they tell you to do something, tell them to fuck right off. Battlemaster's not nearly as bad when they have nothing on board. So while I know I'm giving them a Mac Daddy, could be worse, right? Now, that may come up, end up biting us in the keister, but let's hope that that's not the case. If he ain't got a death, if he ain't got a ruin, if he ain't got a twin tyrant. Priest at 9-1, yeah, pretty impressive. I'm rooting for myself, but, I'm rooting for them probably the second most of anybody here. If that was a 2-4, I would be really happy to slam this. But here we are. That is good. This may be the last run also. Sounds like some people are iced out of getting into an arena run. We saw some precarious signs it may be down. We'll see though. Let's see. So that does deal a lot of damage to us. We're gonna take damage to swing, and then we're gonna take 3 extra, which is kind of bad. Him playing smaller minions is kind of good though, so we don't have to take as much, potentially. If someone beats that, they deserve it, they can have it. I hope someone does, but I'm not anticipating. 103 gifted subs in a week is kind of a lot. I want to do that, right? Take 6, but what I get is a nice board. Hearthstone impression redeem is broken. Something went wrong. Please try again. Oh, thank God. I think it's on a cooldown. We did Pride Seeker within the last hour or two, I think. Night Rainbow. I almost doubled second. If I gift 15 more, I double. Well, I would only hope that second goes up to about 1 million and you double that, because you could become the world's first trillionaire. Would be my preference. One thing I don't like is that he keeps deathing all my guys. Another thing I don't like is that he's got a lot of good cards and he appears to be winning the game. Oh, I might die. Alright, Faelin's off the table. Primordial Drake is nice to have a taunt, I guess? I don't really know. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna go down to 7. I guess these aren't even open next turn because we took the Drake. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the Drake. This Mossy still looks like about as dog shit as ever. Usually, it doesn't let me type at all if it's on cooldown, I think, but it lets me now. Does it mean I can get a free one? I can do a half-assed version of one if you want. Oh dear. Alright, well this Mossy ain't looking too hot. I guess we can Primordial here, which is cool. We can do that, but man, this guy's lighting us up. It's outvaluing my Faelin deck. To be fair, I think we'd have a pretty good shot of winning this game if we drew the Faelin. I'm gonna use a swing. I'm kind of forced to swing with these. The issue is I don't really have the HP to be swinging into minions all willy-nilly. It's like a half-arse Doomsayer. Doomsayer, what does he say? I told you all, the world was ending. I don't know. What does he say? What's it? I was right all along. I could write the new Doomsayer. That'd be nice. The end is coming. That's right. Is that what he says? The end is coming. The end is coming. If it was like in the afternoon, I could really hoot and holler. Maybe I could try a little better, you know. It's hard. He yells, I remember. No, 3 deaths? I probably have not been hit by 3 deaths this meta. This cretin. This ever-loving cretin. Triple death us. I think we're just dead, right? Nothing removes anything. Hey, you gotta give it up for a priest. In ass-whooping mode. Full-on ass-whooping. This guy's out of control. Somebody take his keys. Thank you, Fatboy81. Jesus Christ. It's not the most subs we've ever gotten in a day. But it's gotta be close. Good gracious. Scootsy, Bratisavarno, Humanity's Grace, J-Rock, old school Redbeard supporter. It burns when I pee-pee. A feeling we can all relate to. A Candy, Turtle Cube, Mawson, Pencar, ASDF Blocks. Welcome everybody. Courtesy of Fatboy. I want to make something explicitly clear. Those gifted subs are not any less valuable to me than the first 150 million. I appreciate those all the same. And Fatboy has gifted 5 more. Those ones, a little less valuable. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Fatboy, Ogar Smash, Beer and Tunes, Blummy, Aminel, and Nurse Joy. Nurse Joy, 999. Thank you for the subscriptions. From Fatboy81, Sweet Baby Jesus. What an absolute legend. Martha, I'd like to invite all of Twitch chat, including Fatboy, to my solid gold blimp for my Party in the Sky 2022, which is occurring tomorrow, which I just purchased. Fatboy, okay, 120, that's a nice even number. Somebody take the man's credit card. It's going away the dodo. It's extinct. Sejuras, Posty Burke. Welcome everybody. We're even. I don't even know what that means. But I didn't know you owed me anything. I didn't think you did. Or even now. Or you mean your gifted subtotal's even. But it's not even a factorial of, you know, 6 trillion, so there's still work to be done. Mr. Bobo. Mr. Bobo. He won't stop. Hey, the government's giving him money. This is the government's money. They're paying us back. No audio and no subtitles. I can turn subtitles on if you want. You really wanted subtitles? Alright, back to work. Draft a Demon Hunter deck with 2 Zilliags. You son of a bitch. I'm in. I hate this card. Card's okay. I'm gonna take Zola the Gorgon. What? If only the beer knew there were taxes. If only the people knew their taxes were funding Redbeard stream. If only. You're just a streamer, but you've always been kind to me and always acknowledged me, so I'm paying you back. Just a streamer. Anya. Thanks, Anya's art. I can kill that. What happened? Oh, yeah, aquatic form. That's a hot start. I need Faelin right now or I'm gonna scream. I love taxes now. Let's all pay our taxes. They should let me do a sponsored tax stream. Let's all pay our taxes. It's wonderful. And then they should make it so I don't have to pay my taxes. Only all of life's problems could be solved with sponsorships. Getting another one of those would be pretty hot. But just no. I think he means like, hey, you're a streamer and you're very just and kind. I think he means you're very just and kind. It does this for free and the good of the community. Technically, you're just donating to charity. Well, be careful with that because you can go to prison for writing this off as a charitable donation, I think. Okay, I want to play this, and I want to trade there, and all of his guys are big, and I'm upset about that. I didn't file last year, and I got 1,200. 1,600 federal, and I got 300. You're losing to Mr. Burns' teddy bear. Bobo. I like that episode, it's really good. Very good. Nice Citizen Kane parody. Or, not really a parody, huh? It's more like like an homage, or... Dude, get out of here with all this dredge crap. How to get +2/+2? A Shardin Gardens, and then he dredged it, and then he played it again. The Sunken Gardens. This is a really fun deck, though. They just need to give me Faelin and a couple of dredge cards in every deck, and let me draw Faelin in basically every game as well. Trade, run it in. Could play this and this. Could also play this to try to protect this. I think I like that. And honestly, I would rather, I know this seems crazy, I'd rather have the 1/1 and 4 less HP. I'll give up 4 HP for a free 1/1 on the board. Does anybody ever pick minion? I have once or twice. But the issue, not the issue, in this meta, a lot of the spells summon minions with rush, right? Flipper or scales. Or their, you know, miracle growth. So a lot of the spells are minions, and the pool's a lot smaller. So, you know, why take a 3 mana 3/3 pirate when you can get a 5 mana 6/6 rush, or a 8 mana 8/8 taunt that draws you 3 cards. So I think spell's almost always right in this context. So you can hit, he can hero power. What's happening? Flipper? Flipper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He goes down to 3 HP. 1, 2. I guess I can keep it. I have to take 10 if I use Flame Reaper. But he only has, oh fuck. Never mind. That is a 0. Wow, that would have been so good. Get fucked, Redbeard, I guess. Dang. I can get 4, 5. I guess it kills that one. I take 5 to remove 5. Man, that's an ass whooping. Damn, a 0 mana 5/6 taunt. I could look for something, but a lot of the things deal 3. So I can't even get to that, which means I'm going to take 10. Hey, what's up, Grammy Poo? That's a bummer. I mean, Druid decks are what they are, right? I mean, they're just broken. And at 9, you kind of expect to run into them. It was the priest that spanked us last run, though. Grammy Poo, it's good to see you, man. I hope the power plants are charged and not radiating and nuclear fallout on you. I'm fucked. Sea Giant's cheap. Let's see. There's no way for me to get to that. Man, if he didn't roll the squirrel, we're probably fine. Man, so many things went so poorly for us this game. Could swing there and shoot one. That's not really good. Let's see what's in here. I can hit that one, I guess. I won't be able to play this, though. Oh, but I can get a copy of this. Predation? And I guess I take 2 and I remove 2, but I deal 12. I guess that's probably worth it still, right? We might be dead, but I think we are, man, I really think we've been playing really tight today. I think we've been doing a really good job having an opportunity to like win or to like maximize our plays. I'm sure we've made a, a mistake or two, but man, I feel like we did a great job today. By we, I mostly mean me and Fat Boy, and I run too fast. Fuck. But if he's hero powering and not developing anything, then we have a board clear. Look at those plays. Look, they're not always the best. They're not always like that easy, or they're not always that hard, but I think we're doing okay. So we go down to 5, then 4, then 3. I kind of can't take 2 though, huh? Yeah, I can't take 2 though. I have to roll a taunt, which we could. We have taunts in the deck. Really close game. It looks like it's not that close, but we're so close to winning this. I don't have to take any damage this turn if he doesn't play anything. Now I'm fucked. Dang. Okay. Okay. Oh, Battle Master has to be so close. I have to think about this. It's 6 mana. I think I'm probably just short. Okay, so I can go here. I can play Predation and kill that. I can trade there. I don't think it's there with Battle Master. I can... Just can't take the 2. Just pouring the last drink and lighting a smoke. I was just thanking you one more time. It's not over. We can draw... What about Mossy? If we hit Mossy this turn? I think we're actually okay if we hit Mossy. Alright, let's draw Mossy. Fuck, that's such a good card. Oh god, I don't have a spell. Man, we're so close. I think we're just short. Right? Oh, we're just gonna be out 1. I don't think there was a way for us. Kill command, predation, trade keeps us alive? I don't think so. You have to remove everything, and he summons a 1/1, and he has a hero power. So if you can't taunt, then you can't win, right? Or you have to... We have to taunt, right? Oh no, I took 2. You could have hit the fish? Maybe. I don't think you can win. Maybe we could have lived. Is it clear leaving us at 2? 9's really good though. A couple of broken druid decks. I mean, that's not one broken druid and a strong priest. The druids are frustrating to lose to. The priest's kind of whatever. But our deck needed Faelin.